CIA Director Mike Pompeo slamming the New York Times for outing the name of a covert CIA officer. The operative's name was published in a New York Times June 2nd story. The New York Times said it was publishing the name because the officer had previously been identified and because the CIA officer is, quote, leading an important new administration initiative against Iran. And in response, the New York Times says the American public has a right to know who is making life or death decisions in its name. Now let's take a look at the New York Times stock. It's closing the day slightly up. Joining me now, former Air Force Assistant Vice Chief of Staff. He is retired Lieutenant General. He's Tom McInerney. Good to see you, General.
Good to see you, Liz.
I mean, is the New York Times trying to put the country in danger? I mean, why would they think it's okay to identify in print this CIA agent's name?
Well, they are putting the nation in danger. When you undercover agents, when you expose them, that is putting that individual's life in danger. The American public does not know all the names of the people that are working on classified programs, etc. It is not in their interest. The American public doesn't want to know this. And so I think it's very important that it ought to be a law against it, frankly. And even though someone else may have exposed it, there still ought to be a law against it. And the New York Times is, I believe, violating the national security of the United States.
Now, General, you remember it was such a big deal back in 2003 when CIA agent Valerie Plame's name was leaked that a special counsel was called, Patrick Fitzgerald, at the request of the CIA, the Justice Department, and the FBI. They began a criminal investigation into the leaking of that name. I mean, but now it seems like, it's okay to release the name of a CIA agent. We're not saying call for a special counsel for this, but it just seems like, you know, it should not be the new normal that it's okay to do that.
Exactly, Liz. There's no reason why they should, and we should challenge them on it, just like Director Pompeo did, and the American public ought to let them know, do not expose and endanger the security of the United States and the people trying to defend it.